Have you ever said something to comfort someone with cancer, only to realize later that it might have made them feel worse? Maybe their expression changed, their smile faded. It's not that you meant harm, it's that some words carry more weight than we realize. We asked our fellow Flag sisters to share their insights on what not to say to someone with cancer, wisdom drawn from their own personal experiences. Today, we're bringing those voices together to talk about some of the most common phrases that, while often well-meaning, can unintentionally hurt more than help. And finally, we'll offer a few simple but powerful alternatives that can bring comfort, support, and real connection instead. This isn't about guilt, it's about compassion. Let's break down a few common phrases you might have heard, or even said yourself.
You've got this. Just stay positive.
While people say this to be encouraging, it can feel dismissive, like there's no space for fear, grief, or pain. Two warriors went on to share, it's important to process all of the sadness, fear, and anger too. Cancer treatment works just as well when you cry. And at no point ever did I feel like I had this.
At least it's not such and such cancer.
Trying to help put things into a certain perspective is difficult when talking about cancer. This statement can minimize a fighter's experience as if they should be grateful for the diagnosis they do have. Some reiterated that there is no such thing as a good cancer.
You don't look sick.
Hearing this can feel invalidating because many people with cancer don't look the way others expect. One Fight Like a Girl sister went on to say, it may be intended as a compliment, but we don't want to be judged by how we look. It minimizes what we're going through and sounds a lot like disbelief. If you have a suggestion for something to say or avoid, go ahead and share it in the comments below. Let's keep learning from each other and broadening our understanding.
Let me know if you need anything.
While this is a kind thing to say, it's also very vague, and it puts the burden on the person who's already exhausted. Many warriors brought up the large disconnect between saying this and actually being there to help.
I know how you feel.
It's important to remember that even if you've had cancer too, no two journeys are the same. One person explained, "No, you don't really understand unless you've walked in my shoes." And lastly, something majority of our Flag sisters agreed on was to avoid saying,
My friend, relative, etc. had this cancer and died.
Some went on to explain, avoid comparing to anyone else that had cancer, and by all means, if you know someone that died, it's not necessary to mention. That always made me feel uncomfortable. Another stated, never tell them you knew someone who died from insert cancer type. I had a coworker tell me one of their family members died from colon cancer, as if I'm not scared enough already with being diagnosed with stage 3. So, what can you say? While every cancer warrior may respond differently to things you may say, here are our top suggestions of things to say and do to show your support. I love you. A simple reminder that they are loved can be grounding for them and for you. It reconnects you to the reason you're showing up during this difficult time. I'm not sure what to say, but I want to help however I can. Being honest about not having the perfect words breaks the pressure and shows genuine care. It reminds them they're not alone, even in awkward moments. How are you feeling today? This phrasing invites a present moment check-in without assumptions. It gives your loved one space to share what they're experiencing physically and emotionally. Do you want to talk about it, or would you rather insert something else? There are days when talking about cancer is the last thing they want to do, and that's okay. Offering an alternative or simply sitting in silence can provide a sense of normalcy and comfort. What can I do to help? This is a powerful question, especially when followed with specific, realistic offers, like running an errand, picking up meds, or handling a task they've mentioned. It shows you're not just asking, you're ready to follow through. What kind of support do you need? Rather than assuming, this allows them to express what they truly need, whether it's practical help, emotional support, or just someone to sit beside them. When someone you love is diagnosed with cancer, words can feel small. You might not know what to say or even how to help, but your presence matters more than you realize. So, lead with compassion, speak with care, listen with open ears, and above all, just be there. Because showing up fully, lovingly, and consistently speaks louder than words ever could.